What's poppin' YouTube? This is your boy Steals Forever, and this is the Gamber Chamber. Today on the Gamber Chamber, I'm gonna bring to you my top 4 games that I'm currently playing, ranging from the Nintendo DS to the Xbox 360. The first title I'm currently playing right now is for the Nintendo DS, and it's Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is a role-playing game, for those that don't know, or classic role-playing game for those that don't know, that was brought out for the Super NES around 92, 93. You play the character as Chrono, Frog, and the Princess. It's a robot called Robo, and I can't think of his best friend's name right off the top. But basically, what you do is you just basically, the storyline is kind of based around you traveling to the present. Start off in the present, you travel to the past, then you go to the future, and you come back to the present, and like it just stretches out in all these different time periods, and you pick up the different characters and conversate with them. I mean, it's really a great immersive storyline with this game. That's one of the best thing about this game. The storyline, the gameplay is second to none. Now, it is still a turn-based RPG, but it's kind of like in real time, and you don't really go into any cinematic scenes before you fight. It's just like once you touch the enemy, it's like the fight actually takes place right there in real time, which is really which really makes the game very fluent. Excellent RPG. This is probably my third time through this one. I went through it like twice, probably for the Super Nintendo, and this was like my first time going back through it for the DS. The only thing different about the DS version versus the Super Nintendo version is they kind of ported over. If you play this on the PlayStation 1, they kind of ported over the cinematic scenes into the DS, which is cool because you don't have any loading time. Outside of that, the bottom screen is just used for items and quick menus and things, which is cool, but nothing really over top. So it's basically almost like a scrape port. And I'm playing that one. It's an RPG, Chrono Trigger. Definitely recommend those that have a DS and that's into RPGs. Definitely go check this one out. The next game I'm playing is for the Xbox 360, and while we're talking about RPGs, I think this game right here is really, really being slept on, and it's called Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey is a fantastic turn-based RPG. When this first came out, it was getting mixed reviews, some complaints about loading time, which made me kind of skeptical about buying the game at first, but the price drop, I checked it out, amazing. The graphics are there. I love the ring system, the character detail, the cinematics are cool, the voice acting is good at times, the character development, the character developments are great, the characters are likable, especially by the time you get into like this 2. I don't want to give any spoilers, but by the time you get into this 2, the characters are really immersive. Great storyline. I'm just gonna get on this 3, so I haven't completed it yet, so I'm still playing it. But anybody that's into RPGs, and especially like turn-based traditional RPGs, go get this game. Really great game. I was in GameStop yesterday. If you can find a used copy of this in GameStop, it's only like $24.99. And then if you have your GameStop card, which is 10% more off, definitely worth a pickup. Definitely. Great game, Lost Odyssey. My third game that I'm playing currently for the Xbox 360 heavily is Left 4 Dead. Now, Left 4 Dead is a great first-person multiplayer game. If you love to be online, or if you have a lot of friends over, this game kicks. I mean, wow. I mean, like the amount of zombies that come out is like crazy. You really have to work together as a team, which makes this game very, very addictive and fun, because you can't just really run through it like, you know, and just shoot everything up. You have to really, really plan your steps and work together as a team. Whether it's not, you know, you healing somebody, you giving somebody an item, you covering somebody, or, you know, you one person may be a decoy, you know, just to draw the fire. Great game. Now, on the minus side of this game, the storyline is really none. There's really no storyline in this. It really doesn't have very much play value if you're playing it by yourself. I mean, you can play it by yourself and get comfortable with the controls, you know, and get a feel for everything. But definitely, this is a definite buy for those that like to play online multiplayer, or have like a lot of friends that come over to play with them, or must get Left 4 Dead. My last game that I'm just about finna finish up is Prince of Persia for the Xbox 360. First thing I say about this game is the graphics are amazing. Being I'm a big fan of comic books, the graphics on this is like crazy cartoonish, fantasy, reminiscence of like Fable type, you know, backdrops. The wall crawling and acrobatics are great. The storyline is cool. My only biggest complaint with this game, I heard a lot of people complain about the action. I actually like the action. I just wish that you could like level up and learn different. Like as the girl levels up, I just wish the prince would actually level up and learn like some new moves, some new combos, some new tricks. But my main thing that really, you know, it's very linear when it comes to what you're actually doing. It's like you really don't solve any puzzles, you really don't find anything. It's just like, you know, you just go. You know, she places out this, like she summons this magical orb that floats in the direction that you need to go in, and you just follow the orb basically, and you get to the chosen ground, and you fight the mini boss and the boss, and then you just purify the land, and then you collect orbs to learn new magic for the prince, and basically that's it. You just keep doing it over and over and over until you basically solve the game. You know, and in between the mini bosses and the bosses, you get different clues on the story and whatnot. But, you know, overall it's very addictive, because I mean, I've been playing it for like the last 3 weeks. So, I mean, that's saying something. Price-wise, I wouldn't say it's really worth the $59. I got this right after Christmas. They had it on sale for like, I want to say $39. I think you can get this one used now for $34. So that'll make it around about, if you get it used in GameStop with a card, maybe about $30, $31, which is pretty much more reasonable for what the game is worth, really worth. Prince of Persia. If you don't have it, you're into platforming, into platforming games, graphics, definitely a good pickup. And that's it. I got a couple more games that I've been playing here and there, but those 4 right there are probably my main 4. But that's it for this edition of the Gamber Chamber. I'll be right back at you with some more information, news, video game reviews, highlights, premieres, and unboxing. This is your boy Steals Forever. And thanks, and comment, and subscribe. Gamber Chamber TV. Holla at me later.